So this is our Extreme 31, and this has ACE in it. So the way you can tell whether or not one of our batteries has ACE in it is you look at the part number of it. So our typical part number on this is ODX-AGM31, but if it has ACE, we replace AGM with ACE. Okay? So you can also tell on the top of it, there's a QR code. This identifies the chip inside the battery and gives it the information.
All right, so this is the chip for the Connect.
And that gets embedded inside the battery. It's in between cells 3 and 4, but it drops down into it. Now it's not exposed to the acid or anything else or to the internals of the battery, but it's able to take the readings. So this essentially has a voltmeter, a temperature sensor, as well as an accelerometer and plenty of other things on the chip that is able to store the data on the battery. So we're going to take you through a demo of this, and we're going to show you how to set it up and show you the different data that you can get. So whenever you download Odyssey Connect and you bring up the app, you can actually set up the battery to where it connects in. Now you can notice I've got multiple different vehicles in here. You can actually have multiple vehicles in your garage, and when you pull it open, if they're within range, it automatically populates it, and you can start looking at battery. We're going to set up a new battery right now. So we're going to configure that battery. You go through the typical. We're going to say that this battery goes into an RV. Let's do it as an RV. Vehicle name, we're going to say that this is Jason's toy. All right, we can put in the license plate number if we want. We can take a picture of it so that you see the picture of it. I'm just going to take a picture of the battery so you can see what it looks like there. It's a 12-volt system. You can do this for multiple systems, 12, 24, even 48-volt systems. We're going to do a 12-volt system. You can also do parallel batteries. So if you have 4 batteries in a parallel 12-volt system, you can actually do all 4 on the same vehicle, and it will analyze them based upon how that looks. In this case, we're only going to do 1 battery. You can add any comments that you want as well as part of that. From there, you just say assign a position. So it actually brings up the RV. Now, if you said you were a boat, it would bring up a picture of a boat, a truck, picture of a truck, and you say, okay, I'm actually going to put this one as a house power battery in the back. Whenever you do that, now you need to connect the battery itself to your app, and you can use a QR code, or you can type in all the information from the top of the battery. In this case, we're just going to use the QR code. It pops open, so you're on there. You just scan that piece of it. It pulls in all that information. You can put in even where you purchased it from, the date you did, invoice. You say finish. It now connects that battery to the phone. Now this is a one-time setup. So as you set it up the first time, now every time you open the app after that, it will automatically pull open the app. All right, so you can see here we got Jason's toy. It's actually in range. We click on that, it comes up and it locates it right here. Now what's cool is the battery actually has software in that chip, right? And so you can actually check the battery software and upgrade the battery via the app at any given time. But we'll go into it, and what it's doing now is it's going to pull the data and the information straight from the chip, pull it in. So right now we're sitting at 12.88 volts, 21.5 C, and we're at 100% state of charge. Under this, now this battery has been exposed to undercharging, which can affect the battery life. So you've got a warning here, and it can actually tell you what to check as part of that once the battery's been used. Now it's been missing data, so it can't give you state of health. So it's too new of a battery to be able to tell you whether or not that state of health and what it is, but it's lived with the battery. So the more you use it, the better information you have in state of health. And then again, you can take a look at the history of the battery, and you can see how the battery's been used over time and how many hours it spends in different voltage levels and different temperatures.
So awesome.
All right, and that's the Odyssey Connect app.
Guys, it will send you notifications when the battery gets below. You can even diagnose parasitic draw. Dude, super cool. Awesome battery. Pulling it off for sure. Thank you so much, Jeremy. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
As always, Aussie Battery killing it.